What's up YouTube, this is JP Panther back with a video, and today's video is actually my Frieza Resurrection Dragon Ball Z movie review, and I'm going to give you kind of my thoughts about this. I told you I was going to do this whole Dragon Ball Z saga. I'll probably do the other movies, even though they weren't canon. I might do Father of Goku, because I'm thinking what I'm going to do. I'm going to do Frieza Resurrection, then I'm going to do the Dragon Ball Super, then I'll do GT, then I'll do the filler Dragon Ball Z movies. I'm not gonna do Dragon Ball because Dragon Ball just felt like too much like One Piece, and I like Dragon Ball, but Dragon Ball really doesn't. The humans and all, like TM, Yamcha, and Krillin, they don't really mean anything when you go forward. When it comes to Z and Super and GT, the humans don't even mean crap. You feel me? So that's why the Saiyans are always the top dogs. You feel me? In the Dragon Ball universe and Dragon Ball series. So, in my personal opinion, with Frieza Resurrection, right? I felt like I liked it better than Battle of Gods. I still think the Broly movie, and I still like the first Broly movie, but I do like the newest Broly movie, like where they reboot him. I think that's the best Dragon Ball Z movie out of all these Dragon Ball Z movies. And people's like, oh, that's very controversial. No, it wasn't, because it was freaking Broly and Gogeta fighting, and if you watch that Dragon Ball Z Budokai 3 opening, you know in your freaking mind that you wanted to see that fight ever, even in the anime or in a movie, you feel me? And as America, we got what we wanted, you feel me? The Japanese pandered to the Americans, because we've been wanting that fight since we were freaking kids, you feel me? So, again, something, side news, side info on the side. But again, I'm just trying to say is that Frieza Resurrection, I liked it more than Battle of Gods, because Frieza Resurrection, the problem is I felt like it was kind of pointless, because it's like, you're going to bring back Frieza, but then with Super, you bring him back, and then he's dead, and you bring him back, you know what I mean? Like, and I understand, I know why they brought Frieza back. I read all this stuff, right? These articles in Japan and stuff like that, where Frieza, if you don't know, he's like the most popular, he's like the most popular Dragon Ball Z villain in Japan. Because even with Shonen Jump and all that, like, he's very, very popular, even with Jumpverse and all that. Like, Frieza in Japan, like, very, very popular. Now in America, we love Broly. That's our nigga, you know what I mean? Broly was just our guy, you know what I mean? Like, America, we like Frieza, but we don't like him that much. In Japan, they love Frieza, so it's a lot different. But in my personal opinion, Frieza, I was okay with the Frieza Resurrection unless it was going to make it where Vegeta kills him in the end, not freaking Goku. Because the whole purpose of the movie is pretty much, okay, Frieza's dead, his subordinates, whatever, tries to get his, I guess they wish the Dragon Balls to get his pieces. They have a machine, they use it to bring him back to life, and then, Frieza said the reason why he lost because he never trained in his life. Then he trained for like a couple of months, but the problem is he never learned how to sustain that power. He pretty much kind of like, he trained, and as soon as he got it, he came to Earth and tried to destroy shit. You feel me? He never really learned how to maintain it and to keep that form going long term. So, when he comes in there, he fights the other Z fighters, and the Z fighters pretty much knock out his soldiers. Then Frieza pretty much comes in there, intimidating them and stuff like that. Then Goku comes in there, Vegeta goes in there. Then, of course, Goku and Frieza fights. Then you have Goku turn Super Saiyan Blue. Then you have Frieza go Golden Frieza. And we're like, oh, I remember watching the movie. Everyone's like, oh my god, Golden Frieza! It was freaking amazing. And I'm like, really? This is freaking gold. Same with Goku. I was like, it's blue. And you could tell Kira turned on was like, listen, I don't gotta make no more people. I don't need to freaking do all this hard work when it comes to designs and transformations. I could just give you guys colors. That's another reason why I had issues with Goku Black. They gave him pink as a Super Saiyan form. Like, it really pissed me off. Even today, that still gets me annoyed as hell. But the point I'm trying to say is that they just kept doing color changes. They fight. Goku screws around. He gets killed. Almost gets killed. Then Vegeta comes in there, transforms into Super Saiyan Blue, about to kill Frieza. And everybody in the movie theater was waiting and hyping up Vegeta. Because we thought Vegeta, because remember all the bullshit that he went through. Goku never really experienced the Saiyan, culture like that, you feel me? Vegeta was like, I'm avenging my race. I'm gonna finally kill you, you evil bastard, for killing my father, my mother, my family, my whole race. I'm gonna kill you once and for all. And then Frieza blows up the planet, and of course they do the whole time travel where, Whis does the whole, 4 or 5, I forgot, they can reverse time 4 or 5 minutes, And then the reason why Goku lost because he kept screwing around a lot. If he would have just finished the battle, the people wouldn't have died. And Bulma and everybody, you know, they were crying, whatever. And then pretty much Whis tells him that you only have like, was it like 3 or 4 minutes? I forget the exact timeline. I think it was like 3 or 4 minutes. He had a very, very short amount of time. They said, you have one shot. You better get this shit right. And then as soon as Frieza was about to blow up the planet with Vegeta, Goku comes in there with his Super Saiyan Blue Kamehameha, kills Frieza, and then, you know, Frieza loses, he dies, and then he's like, and then Goku's like, yes, I did. And Vegeta's like, what the hell? That's some bullshit. You gotta kill me. Are you kidding me? I freaking bust my ass, and you freaking do this and this and that. And then, of course, Bulma tells him that, you know, pretty much explains everything, what happens, and how, you know, everyone's pretty much died, stuff like that. He pretty much reversed time. And then, you know, Whis and Beerus talk about how, you know, this is the second time you kind of saved them. You feel me? And he talked about how, you know, Whis pretty much talked to Beerus, is like, you guys are getting kind of, pretty much Whis is telling Beerus, like, you're getting kind of soft, Beerus. You know what I mean? Before you were just like, let these people die. You're like, I think you have gone some type of emotional attachment towards them. And Whis is like, no, I'm not really. I just want the food. You feel me? And Beerus is like, you know, he doesn't want to admit it, but he cares. Especially when you watch Broly, when Bulma just gives her kid to Beerus as a babysitter. I'm like, you're a freaking god of destruction, and you're a freaking babysitter. You feel me? But like, you see how Beerus is softening it up in the second movie, you feel me? And Whis talks about how the next time, if you and Vegeta work together, pretty much if you guys fuse, you guys can beat any enemy on the planet. And then, of course, Vegeta and Goku is like, I would never work with you again. He says, definitely. We have the same exact way. We have the same amount of mindset. And of course, when you watch the Broly movie, they fused and they beat the dog shit out of Broly, and it was crazy as hell. So again, that's pretty much it. I like the Frieza Resurrection. I will say it was pretty fire. I'll say Frieza Resurrection was fire. I thought it was better than Battle Gods. I still think the Broly movie, the new Broly movie is better than all the new Dragon Ball Z movies combined. And it might even be the best anime movie ever. I'm just going to be honest with you. Because it was everything I ever wanted. So again, in my personal opinion, Dragon Ball Z Frieza Resurrection was fire. And this is why I think the Frieza Resurrection was good, but also was kind of unnecessary. But then later on you see why it was necessary a little bit in the Tournament of Power. So again, that's pretty much it, guys. Tell me what you guys think about this. Let me know in the comment section below. Make sure you rate and like the video and subscribe. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. Peace and have a great day and take care.